Hello there. Since I can't be with you this week, I wanted to do a workout and bring it to you from my fitness room at my home. As we're doing the video, a couple of things to remember is that you are mirroring me. So if this is my left, it should be your right and vice versa. I'm not sure if the mirroring is going to be different with this kind of video. Main thing is move one side, then the other, because either way you will get a good workout. So we're going to do it much like we do it in the park. So find a good place, either in your living room or outside on the deck or out in the park or the grass, and let's get started, okay? We'll turn our music on. Now, same principles apply as if we were in the park. You want to stand, open that chest so that your breath is full, the chest is open, receiving and welcoming new oxygen, new air. Same thing with your feet. Plant the feet, spread your toes out on the floor or in the grass, and just feel very strongly rooted into the earth, into the ground. Backside is relaxed, so your abs are held firm, but your tailbone is relaxed so that you can imagine as if a heavy weight was pulling it and grounding you. At the same time, chin is level, top of the head open and reaching to the heavens, your body very solidly planted on the earth, but yet open and lifting high into the sky. Let's take a breath. Breathe in. And now exhale and just sink that energy. So these first breaths are just to get you focused on the here and now, on your body, your breath, your movement. Just feeling good. Let everything from your day disappear. And for the next 45 minutes, we're just working on ourselves, our energy, our relaxation, our stretching, moving our body, strengthening our body, mind, and spirit. Now let's scoop that energy up. And then exhale and spread it out. Be sure as you're opening that chest and spreading that energy to others that you're squeezing those shoulder blades and really giving your chest a chance to open and stretch big. Once again, breath up. Let it go. And if it's time to do a cleansing breath right in the beginning, then just sigh and let everything go. Big breath in. And then sink. Now just let your body go side to side a little bit. We're just shifting weight. Remembering that as you begin to work on your principles, is your shoulders stay over your hips. And as you're shifting side to side, you shift as one unit. Putting weight more on one leg, strengthening that thigh. And if you want to lift your toes up, you get a little calf stretch and a little strengthening in the front of your thigh. That's good too. So it's just kind of, again, we're just limbering and warming up. Now I'm going to do just a little bend and a lift as I swing. And I'm just freely moving my body. And now I'd like for you to now begin to get the movement coming from your hips. So as you're going side to side, you're doing a little spiral. The movement is coming from your hips, 2 inches below your belly button, your dantian, or your center of gravity. And just let your arms rest gently, banging gently by your side, looking in the direction that you are going. We call this QiGong move beating the drum. So you're just letting those arms bang gently by your side as you are squeezing those internal organs with the obliques and the twisting in your abs and your core and your back. Just let it swing gently. And now bring one arm up to the shoulder. So one kind of touches the kidney in the lower back and one kind of taps your shoulders, just to begin to wake everything up. It's a nice little easy beating the drum. Good. And just continue to breathe fully. Now let those arms just hang by your side And then slow down your spiral and your shift. Good. And come back to the center. Breath up. Exhale, sink that energy. Pull it in and share it all around. Really squeeze, squeeze back. Now, I want you to shift your weight to your left leg and turn the right toe out. This is our bow step. Turning your body to the right, shift the weight into the right foot and into the left. Now, based on how much of a bend would be how easy it is on your knees. So don't go too far out over the toe if that's uncomfortable for you. So now as we're facing the right, just bring those arms up and push them down as if it was a wave coming into shore and then going out to sea. So just imagine the beautiful waves of the ocean, maybe crashing into the rocks. Just breath in and exhale. So you breathe in when the chest is open, exhale when it's closed. Breath and out. Again, just filling your body with new oxygen, getting the blood flowing, waking those muscles and internal organs up. Good. Let's do one more. Breath in. Now keep that weight forward to the right. Come back to the center, close the right foot, and then you shift the weight right, open the left. Let's just push our waves in and out to the left side. Good, breath and out. Just really let that energy flow in and out. This is great for the shoulders, the upper back, your posture. You want to stand tall and squeeze those shoulder blades. Open your chest. Breath in and out. Good. Couple more. Good. Last one. Stay forward to the left and come back to the center. And let's bring those palms together and just open and squeeze. So just imagine that you had a sphere, an energy ball, a big, beautiful, fluffy cloud. You squeeze that energy out of the cloud and you open. And as you're doing this, you might even feel some tingling in the fingers and feel that energy between your palms. So bend your knees gently, squeeze that energy and open. Once again, open. Good. Now this time as you squeeze, and when we open, you're going to turn your right palm up, left palm down, reach up and change to the other side. Just squeeze that energy just right along your chest and just soften and open. Just breathe. You can go at the speed that's comfortable for you, but taking it slow, giving it a chance to really create energy there. Couple more. Good. Now this time, turn that left palm up, right palm down, reach, big breath, and squeeze. Now again, up and change. This is QiGong move called separating heaven and earth. Up and squeeze that energy. Very good. And squeeze. Couple more. Just once again, really circulating that energy, bringing it inside. Now this time, bring those palms back together and down, lift up, and bring your feet together and down. Now let's shake everything out. And your favorite thing, the Tai Chi tap. So let's do that as we're still warming up. Start with your right hand. You're just gonna tap gently up and down the shoulder. Let's do 3 times in all the areas that we're tapping. This brings blood flow to the surface of the skin, stimulating all that blood and oxygen. Come to the chest, tapping our thymus gland, and down the other hand. And if there's a place that's a little tender or sore, just spend a little extra minutes there, and that gets you a little more blood circulating there and helps with that discomfort. Back to the chest, now down to your abdomen. Let's wake up those internal organs, stimulating blood flow so you can digest your food well and get everything going good in the center of your body and in those internal organs. And walk around to your lower back and kidneys, anywhere you can reach back there. And now let's come across the hip, take it to a side chop, and let's go down the inner thigh and up the outer thigh 3 times. Over the hips, down and up. 1 more. Good. Now let's go to the tops. So you're going to go to the tops of your thighs all the way down. Don't forget the tops of your feet. And then work your way up the back, across the buttocks, and down again. Good. All the way up the back. Last one. That good. Come back up. Now let's go to the base of the skull, your neck, and just take your tips of your fingers and just tap all along there. And then across your scalp, stimulating blood flow to the hair follicles and to your scalp, waking up your energy that's in your head and hopefully improving quality and blood flow to your hair. Now down over the forehead. Don't forget to come down to the side and underneath your eyebrows. And don't forget those temples, a lot of tension. And now come under your eyes, right along those sinus passages. Wonderful if you've got a little congestion, a little sinus discomfort. And then work your way down to your cheekbones, front of your ears, underneath your nose, upper lip, lower lip and chin. Just let your fingertips increase circulation for your whole face. And go to your earlobes and just squeeze and knead those earlobes, which you wouldn't think that would feel good, but it feels wonderful. Now arms down. Take a breath in. Exhale. Feel how awake, how alive, how much energy there feels in your body from head to toe. Eyes open, breath up. This time as you exhale, I just want you to soften your knees and round forward a bit. Not too far as we're still just warming up, but let's give that back a little stretch. From the lower back through the middle, let your head hang so the energy out the top of your head into the earth. Arms dangle, just letting everything loosen up and flow with gravity right now. Eyes open, use your belly button come in as you inhale, uncurl, pulling your belly button in, opening your spine, and then let those arms go back and palms forward. Good, now we're going to soften once again, breath. Then this time as we open and uncurl, turn your head to the right, turn those palms forward. QiGong move called Wise Owl turns her head. Now then soften, just a little bend forward, not a big one, breath. And then exhale left. Good. Good stretch for the neck, opens the chest and strengthens the back. Once again, each way, breath. And exhale to the right. Good. And breath. And exhale left. Very good. And back to the center. Breath up. And that energy comes down. Now bring those palms up. Left arm on right. I want you to shift your weight right, turn the left out. If you've been doing the class with, or turn the right out, excuse me. If you've been doing the class with me, you know what parting the horse's mane is. So let's take that left arm, run it down as you lift the right arm up and shift the weight right. Very good. Bring both palms together as if you were holding this little energy ball up by your ears. You turn, and let's part the mane again. So we shift back. Bring the energy up around, spiral in the body, part the mane. Breath. Good. Exhale, part the mane. So let's just do a few of these, just pulling and circulating that energy. Don't forget to let your eyes and your body rotate with it. Remember, the rotation is coming from your hips. Breath and exhale. Breath. And one more. Good. Now come back to center, right arm on top, close the right foot, shift the weight right, and open the left. And let's part the mane to the left. So you just shift. Good. Bring those arms up and around by the ear, and let's part the mane again. So it's just a beautiful flow of energy down and up and out. Breath. Exhale. Breath. And exhale. Good. Part the mane. Let's do one more. So we're going to build up on this. Bring the left arm in close. Shift and open right. Part the mane. Now bring that left arm up as if you were holding a beautiful little bird's nest. Bring that nest once again down by the hip, up by the ear as you rotate and turn your body. Bring wrist to wrist, spreading the fingers out. Shift as if that's a little bird getting ready to fly away. Then shift back, palm over palm, bring it in and push it away as if the bird is taking off from the nest. Now let's go to the left. Right arm on top, shift right, turn left, part the mane. Bring that arm up, hold your little bird's nest. Shift it back, up and around. Wrist to wrist, press gently forward, and then palm over palm, and let that energy flow out. So we're going to continue to do a few of these because it's such a beautiful, it's almost like a beautiful dance. And you can see this little bird in the nest, grasping him by the tail. He's getting ready to fly away, and we let him go. Good. Let's bring that energy in, breath. And bring the nest down around the hip and up. And press. Good. Pull back and away. And then the next set I'm going to do without talking. So you just come into the center. Good. And back to the center. Breath in. Up. And down. I want you to bring your feet together. And let's take that left arm on top. Turning to the left. Now bring the right arm. And just let your body rotate at the hip. Breath. And go to the left. Now, we're beginning a sequence called Heavenly Hands, Cloud Hands. It's so very relaxing and one of the easiest Tai Chi moves to do when you are feeling uptight or need to relax, let go, or take a moment of quiet preparation for something special. Close your mouth, rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Inhale through the nose and then exhale. Breath. Exhale, leaving that tongue on the roof of the mouth so that your jaw's relaxed. And just let your eyes follow the palms as if you were holding the earth, clouds, the heavens, and just very slowly rotate. You're squeezing the internal organs, squeezing those muscles. Shoulders are relaxed, so the movement is actually happening because you're turning in the waist. Now let's add the feet. Breath. Let's step out right as we travel to the right, trying to keep continuous motion. Then bring the foot together as you turn left. Switch and step out right. And together left. Once more, doing 3 of each Now you're going to stay in place and we're going to switch and travel back to the left. Breath. Exhale and step out. Just breathe, relax, and feel the energy. In place, we're going to do one more set right and left. I'm not going to talk, I just want you to breathe. Let your body talk. Come back to center. Very good. Palms up. And step out and relax. Breath. Very good. All right, let's open with the feet to the corners of your room. We're going to start our balancing sequence a bit. So as we go side to side, we're going to imagine that we were pulling a bow and shooting an arrow. So the energy still stays shoulders over hips. And let your eyes go in the direction that your arrow would go. Breath. Pull those shoulders back and really feel that upper back working. Pull back. Good. Now after this side, we're going to do a T-step. So as we come in, we're going to bring the weight in, tap, step out, bring the toe in, excuse me. So what we're doing here is we're practicing losing our balance and with control regaining it. And that's exactly what Tai Chi and all these things are. Yoga, they're practice. They're called that because you've got to continue, repeat them, do them over and over to get better and to get stronger. So right now we're just losing our balance and slowly placing the foot back where we want it to go. Now let's try a knee. So pull the knee up and then place it where you want it to go. And it doesn't have to be high. This gives you a chance to practice what you need to change. Do you need to pull the tummy in tighter? Do you need to soften the knee or squeeze your glutes underneath you? What is it going to take to help you improve your balance and your strength and the release? So just a few more. You're doing great. All right, so this time let's come in through the T-step and take a moment to get yourself where you need to be. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Turn your head in the direction that you are pointing. Find you a good focal point on the wall, and when you're ready, lift that foot and try to balance. Now release, place that foot down. It might take you a couple of times. You might do some taps and goes, and that's okay. Each day is different. Each time you try this, it's different. So try to find your balance. Very good. And let's go to the other side one more time each way with the knee. And if you feel more comfortable bringing it higher, whatever works for you. And now release, other side. Very good, place it down. Now, as we're shooting our bow, let's do a quick kick. So it doesn't have to be high, it just has to be a boom. working a few little fast twitch muscles, keep them going so that if you had to do a quick reaction to something, you're practicing it so your brain and your muscles will remember what it is. Good. Very good. All right, so you now want to try balancing. So let's come in to the T-step. I like to start with the heel out, get my positioning as best I can, and then lift that leg. And release. Your goal is to try to lift without leaning too much into your supporting leg, and that's not always easy to do. Very good. Let's do it one more time each way. So now that you've had a chance to practice, you might know better what works to keep you balanced a little longer. Release. Good job. Last time this side. Very good. Shake it out. And go ahead and bring your feet in. Shake them out too. And they're right underneath you. Breath up. This time as you exhale, soften the knees around your spine. Let's stretch your back. So first of all, just hang forward. Let it stretch. Let it dangle. Let it loosen. You can even move your arms a little bit like a monkey or an elephant's trunk. Just let the gravity open those joints. And release that tension. Now come about halfway up. I'm going to put my hands on my thighs and turn sideways. So now we're kind of rounded, right? I want you to shift the weight into your heels, straighten your legs, extend your backside out, and then think of flattening your back so it's parallel to the floor and looking out in front of you. So now you should feel more stretching up and down the back of the legs and across the glute. And then you really have to think of holding your abs in as a support for your back and feel that awesome stretch. Okay, so the weight is pretty much in your heels. Now, drop your seat as you soften the knees and then round your back. Make a letter C with your body. So you can see you're a little bit more toward the arches of the feet as far as weight goes. Your whole body's rounding, so it's more in the shoulders and the mid-back. Breath. All right, let's stretch it back out again. So shift the weight back, take your back side out, hands are on your thighs, not your knees. Flatten your back, look forward and out. Not up, but just forward onto the floor. And that stretch should be in the back of your legs. Very good. Now bend the knees, soften the hips. I want you to slide your elbows down and place your hands in prayer position. So now this is just a good strengthening or endurance as well for your quadriceps. Those are the muscles that are here in the front of your thigh. These are fundamental muscle groups to remain active and independent for the rest of your life. So we want those to stay strong and have good endurance. We need those to get up and out of the chair, out of the car, out of the bed, off the toilet. So right now we're just working on that endurance and strength. Weights about in your arches. Very good. Now take a breath. Bring your left elbow to your right and sort of twist, if you can, keeping weight equal on both legs, and look up to the ceiling or the sky. And this is twisting a bit, stretching one side of the hip more than the other, and stretching in your waist. Very good. Come back to center and into your squat again. I know, hang with me. Breath. Now we're going to go the other side. So take your right elbow to the left, look up, and twist to the left. Be sure you're breathing good. Keep that weight equal on both legs. Good. Come back to center. One more time. Set a little deeper if you can. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Pull your belly button in. Come up. Round your body. Now this time I want you to do beautiful owl. I want to open. Bring your hips forward a bit so you're stretching those hip flexors. Eyes look up. Slightly up. Big breath. Feel that wonderful stretch down the front of your body, which is so important after having everything flexed. Good. Bring the arms up. Soften the knees. Breath. And then exhale. Sink it down. Breath up. And out. Good. Shake your feet a bit. We're going to go into our yoga poses now. So standing into your bow step, but as I always tell you, I like to open it out a bit because when I am doing my yoga poses, I don't like my feet so close together, and some people do. Do whichever is more comfortable and gives you a better stability and balance under. So to the right, turn toward that right foot. I open enough because I don't want my knee to go out over the toe. Push that hip forward, arms up, breath. Retract those shoulder blades and open for warrior one. And just breathe. 4 good long breaths, focusing only on your breath. And turn your torso front. Bring the arms out like airplane wings. Turn back to the right. Eyes over those middle fingers. Warrior two. And breathe. And release. Take that left arm down as you shift the weight and extend that right knee. So you have energy down, energy up, sort of like the yin and yang of stretching. Right arm to the heavens, left arm down toward the earth, and just open, look up, and stretch. And breathe. And release. And you're going to bring your right arm down to your right thigh, left arm up, and reach up for a side bend. So the weight's forward and the right. Now, if you want to make it a little more challenging, your triangle, straighten that right leg, slide your hand down as far as you're comfortable, maybe to your ankle, and a full triangle, and breathe. Now release. That left arm's coming down. Take your right arm up and let's twist to the back side. So we're doing a twisted triangle or a twisted side bend, whichever way you chose. And breathe. And release. And back to the center. Hands to your thighs. Come forward onto that right leg. Now, if you are home and you have a chair or something to hold on to, and you want to increase your modified warrior 3, you're welcome to do that, or you can do a touch and go. So by that, we just reach out all the weight in the right leg and lift the left and try to balance. If you have the back of a chair or something to hold on to, please go ahead and do that because you are working from home. Breathe and hold. Touch and go if you need to. Very good. Release, come back to the center. Arms up. Palms up, toes slightly turned out. I want you to lift up onto the balls of your feet. Be sure those shoulders are relaxed and retracted. And look up to the sky, your ceiling, or the heavens. Spreading your toes and just balance like this big, beautiful, tall mountain reaching to the heavens. You're big, you're strong, vulnerable, and open. Bring the palms together, hands to heart. Those heels are still up. Relax the shoulders. Keeping the heels up, try to bend your knees to like a little plie with the heels up. Now lower the heels and straighten. Release the arms. Shake that out because it kind of gets your calves and your ankles and everything a little bit. Wonderful. You're doing great. Let's do our whole yoga sequence to the left. Bow step. Arms up. Warrior one. And breathe. 4 good breaths. And release forward, arms out, airplane wings, eyes over that middle finger, warrior two. And breathe. And release into reverse energy up through the left arm, down through the right. And lift and stretch. And breathe 4. And release, and now into your side bend. So if you want to do a side bend, knee bent, energy up. If you want to do a triangle, straighten, slide your hand down, and breathe. Do whichever's best for you. And release, hand comes down either to the thigh for a side bend twisted, or all the way down for a triangle twisted. And breathe 4. And now release, both hands down. Turn that hip forward so that now your hips are facing the same direction. And to your modified warrior 3, or like I said, if you have a chair or something to hold on to help you balance and make it bigger. And breathe. Release back to the center. Good job. Breath out. Arms up, reach up to the heavens. Lift up onto the balls of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. And balance there. Reaching. Knowing today is a new day, a new beginning. A new chance to be the best version of you can be. Bring those palms together, hands to heart. Very good. Bend the knees, lower the heels, lift up and out. I want you to shift the left leg to the left, tap your right toe forward. Now shift right, tapping the left. Still a little bit of balance. Just do it very controlled. This time as we step to the left, bring the right arm up. Tap that right toe out, very little weight on it. And bring that knee to your hand. Step out, breath. And pull that in. This is called Golden Rooster. Tap out and pull in. And you're trying to do this without bringing your torso over. Keep it stacked over your hips. Good. Breath. Good. This time we're going to do something different as we go to the left. Tapping the right leg, tap the left arm up, lean forward, and just let it sort of pull out of the shoulder. Imagining that you were standing on the shore, water splashing against your feet, and your fingertips just swirling the water in front of you. Lift up. This is called needle at the bottom of the sea. Breath up, tap out, and then lean over. First you see your reflection in the sea, but as you swirl your hands, that reflection changes. Maybe you don't recognize it. Maybe it's a new you, knowing that things aren't always as they seem. They can change, and a new version can come alive. Breath out. Very good. Other side. And lift. And together. Breath out. Soften that energy. And we're going to take a moment here at the end to just breathe. Even close your eyes and listen to your body. Taking a mental and physical inventory of how your body feels right now. How your mind feels. Have things slowed down? Does everything feel awake? Maybe some muscles are shaky. Maybe some feel really loosened up and better than they felt in a while. Now scoop that energy and spread it around you, remembering that each and every day your energy reaches beyond you and affects others and the world around you. Bringing that good energy in from the earth, from the heavens, from others around you, and from being the best version of yourself you can will do wonders to help others each and every day and help you. So let's scoop out, pull it from around us, and we take in that energy that's around us. Only the good stuff. Now, if you feel like there's anything you need to get rid of today, scoop that good energy in and blow out and squeeze into the earth all the things that you need to let go of. Pain, anger, grief, anything that is holding you back from being the best version of you can be, let's scoop it in and let's push it away. And now big breath, new life, new energy, a new day, and spread out. Breath in. And out. And just this time, just roll forward. Once again, letting your body feel the gravity, pull it, stretch it, open everything up. Breathe deep. Eyes open, belly button in as you just uncurl your spine like a piece of paper uncurling. And then open those shoulders, turn those palms forward, look up to the heavens, and say, here I am to meet my day, calmly and peacefully, ready and willing to be the best me for today. Palms up, palms together, close your eyes, just breathe. Think of this beautiful place that we live in, the wonderful people around us in our lives, and how we're here for a purpose. And sometimes it might take a minute to define what that purpose is, and sometimes that purpose might change daily. Being open, receiving, vulnerable, and ready to do whatever it takes to take care of one another and our earth. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day, for our wonderful bodies, so flexible and so adjusting to all the things we throw at them. It's an incredible machine, our human body, and we thank you for it. And we know that its designed purpose is to do your will here on earth. So we pray that you will use us to go out, to care, to love, to share, to be patient and tolerant, and to show the world the goodness that's in it. Be with those who are struggling and help them find the peace that only you can give. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And namaste. I hope you enjoyed it. You're welcome to share this with anyone you like. And I will see you next Tuesday. Love to all. Mwah.